What is up, guys? I'm gonna talk about the social development. So now, kind of redefining my words. So, reflex is extreme, generalize is doing, specialize is method, and trans is balance. Now, you don't have to accept my words, you can just change it in your mind, But I will explain briefly, why I choose those words. They are more about development in my sense. So they can be more journey, they can be more how we can develop, The flex and the friends and all those words, you can still come to something that can make sense for you to develop, Okay, I'm gonna be more friendly, I'm gonna be more generalist, maybe more specialized. But me, I'm gonna show you really at the micro level in a way. In a duality setting, kind of in a minor setting, to really show you that my words are not random, they're really something that I think is the most accurate. And even if you don't accept that, after I'm just gonna show you a bunch of interesting things that can help you, scale your categories, your understanding. So now, in the duality, it's more that the two sides, the extreme of both sides, they are more extreme-like. So it's more that both poles, they are far from each other. That kind of tension will create an extreme. So something that is close will make something balanced. So I don't know if you can see well, but really the two sides like that. Right there, for extreme, so you're a balance, The method prefer to leverage one thing. So the method is more like, you can say either there, or either in the middle, depend. If it's balance or extreme. But the method will look beyond the thing, and it will leverage one thing. So it will be more like that, kind of a line, and we kind of do that, kind of go beyond the thing, kind of it will go about the thing, it will kind of not pay so much attention to it, and kind of do the job, kind of find a way to kind of leverage one thing, and to kind of metaphysically, kind of leverage that thing. So it's kind of pretty common that I've seen, actually, that the specialized prefer to really do the thing, but to kind of honor the thing. While the doing in itself, they don't want to honor the thing per se. They just want to do the thing. So that the doing would be more something like that. They'd be more like a shotgun, like leverage many. And just about the thing, kind of doing, while this one will do that. So, yes, I can write, I hope you can see those ones. This one is method. And this one is balance. And for really that you can see it, and that it's really ingrained in your mind. Or the express in the form, let's say. And now I made a triangle in each. Now each of them has a hierarchy in the sense that they will perform more in some type of field, in some type of context. Sometimes you want someone to be method, will be an hierarchy of that. Want someone to be balanced, there's an hierarchy of that. Same thing for doing, same thing for extreme. But generally, some styles are better than others to climb the hierarchy. So being extreme is actually better to climb the hierarchy, actually by far, better than all of them, because the extreme is willing to compromise something, to leverage one not like the method, leverage one skill and go beyond it, to honor the thing, but the extreme is more like that they will leverage the thing in an extreme fashion, they will leverage out their stack, you can say, in an extreme way, so that they can, it's like a fuel, you know, it's kind of using extreme as a fuel, so they can do more, so they can do meta more, so they can do balance more. That's so pretty much the extreme, they try to really like go all in on something, go all in on the other, go all in on something, go all in the other. And that's why they are volatile in a way, because they kind of don't have the reference point that the other have. So it makes sense that they're because of the extreme nature of their style, there's more an ego going on and an intensity, you know, going on because of the extreme. So, you know, that's the type 1 actually. And they will use more the force. Not the force in Star Wars, but more the force in terms of I use the two process, the force and the mediation. And the force is more characteristic of the NI-SE axis or higher social. But the type 1 actually use force in observation and decision. So they use force and observation and decision. I don't have place on my kingship, but the force is there on the decider in the decider in observer. And like I said, the observer, the force of observer correlate with in NI and SE, and the force of decider correlate more with T and FI. So force is more like vectors, calculating a distance, you know, the m back, and you can see a bunch of kind of vectors, and they will kind of be summarized and make one vectors, you know. So both force together make extremely nice sense. And doing is more force in observation. So it's more like the observer is in force, while the decider is in mediation, you know. So I guess I can say that the mediation is more in terms of decider here. Mediation, it's more being aware of levels. It's more like tack, 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 tack. Well, the force is more like boom, boom, and it's summarized. Mediation is more like a spiral like that, and it aware of levels with the spiral, and it has anchors, you know. So it has more anchors like that. It's hard to describe those processes, but I'm trying to do my best here. So the doing, let me say here, what the fuck? So the doing here is actually the social too. It's more like doing a bunch and going about the thing. So you know, they have meta problems. So they don't go to honor the thing that they want to do. So they don't honor that. So they make shitty video games, they make shitty stuff like that. But they can do a lot, and yeah, they go about the thing. So when someone is not about the thing, they can seem like a social one because they're not doing the thing, kind of something like that going on. So they keep their short patient because of that. But they're great, you know. The doing oftentimes do a lot, and they're very useful actually. So, and the meta is the contrary of the doing in the sense that the mediation is in observation and the force is in decision. So the type 3, they're more controlled with their decision, you know, they're more force in the decision. While the mediation is more in the observation, that they're more aware of levels, you know, when you do about the task that they know about, and they go beyond the thing. So meta is more abstract in a way. So the social 3 are more they're more abstract in a way. Not totally, not usually. I can see how the meta can be a problem in doing, because you can think that the doing is more sensory like, and the meta is more intuitive like. that's true a little bit, you know, that the social tree they mimic more the NT, while the social 2 they mimic more the ST. But that's more archetypal, and that's not really true. And that's you shouldn't use that at all for typing. So me, it's more to leverage some kind of understanding and kind of see just a lot of comprehension of to really leverage kind of how you see it. So okay, so the balance more like the 4. It's the opposite of the extreme. Okay, the doing that. The problem is because they are in the mud, you know, they're kind of safe, you know, they're in the mud, you're just doing back and forth, but they need an extreme. So a lot of social type 4, actually, their message that they need to hear is actually go extreme, you know. Go do your thing. Be intense, you know. Fuck the people, you know. Go all in. Laugh. So they need to hear that, actually, because it will just be like that, and they will not stop. So that's kind of our problem, you know. But they're pretty cool, you know, because they ping back a lot, you know. So they ping back with a lot of people. So there's a lot of so that's what balance, you know. Kind of balance. They're really balanced. They're very peaceful, very balanced, you know, pinging others. Okay, they're very open, you know. So you can really see the word balance in there. And the extreme, you know, the extreme, like I said, you know, it's more risky, you know. The extreme and the doing, they are more risky, you know, because if you go about the thing and you do a lot of things, there's a high chance that you're just doing a shitty job, or that you don't understand very much because you don't do the thing that the meta do. But the problem with meta is because they're slow, you know, because they try to do that, you know, all the time, you know. It's kind of left turn to go meta, you know, or right turn, or try to go up, go down, you know, the circular thing there. But they get fucked a lot because of that, because you don't want to do that. You don't know to do your style everywhere. Is that the problem? The social, that you do your style everywhere. Social 2, you don't have to do that all the time. Social 3, you don't have to do that all the time. Social 1, you don't have to be extreme all the time. Social 4, you don't have to do balance all the time. It's kind of how I see it, you know, kind of more the useful aspect. Because you might think, oh, that's bullshit what I'm saying, but it's just dynamics that are real, you know, and can really improve, you know, what saying you doing all the time, or with all the time, or extreme all the time. Come on. So the balance for me, I view it more as a balance. A lot of people might disagree, you know, but I think that with the extreme you have more a vision, you know. On the 4 is more like a body, you know, balanced body, you know, it's more SF. But I get that if you associate with the SF with the luxury and the flexing, you know, I guess it can work, you know, or NF with EP with the 4, you know, I guess it can work, you know. But I guess the easier way to say it is more like balance is more like feelings that are feminine, or the extreme is more like feelings that are masculine, or extreme, you know, feelings that are extreme, or feelings that are balanced. Or the 2 is more like thinking, maybe it's not ST, but it's more like thinking that is fluid, you know, it's more like doing many, while the meta is more like doing it is solid, you know. You try to color, you know, kind of a fundamental thing with the thing that they want to do, the meta. But oftentimes there's an edge to it. So you're like, masculine, and after you try to do that, but it doesn't work, or it's too shallow, or it's not risky enough. So, but I forget. I guess the balance is a mediation on both the deciders and the observer. So they're more aware of levels, and the anchors, you know. So there are more anchors, like they need a family, they need a community, they need all the levels, you know, all the levels, the feast of the security, that. Well, the meta, they are more, they got more the force aspect in decision compared to those balance, you know. The balance are like more the what I want to do, all that, which is fine, you know. And the tree also have that, but they have more cutthroat force aspect on their decision, you know. And like I said, the decision of the force is more like the TFI axis, or the mediation is more FETI. So if you associate with the quadro with that, let's make that the alpha quadro are balanced. The method are actually delta, and they're doing their beta. And the extreme, they are the other one, you know. I don't know if you can see kind of a lot of things. I should have put more of my writing at the bottom. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it helps. I hope you understand better. You can disagree, it's fine. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.